Those who not oh there we go. For those of you who didn't watch the Oslol podcast live this week or just haven't recognized the change of username, I just like to put it out there that I am now the team manager and analyst for the League of Legends Team Immunity team. So if any of you are wondering what the I am in front of my names is about, that's what that's about.
No joke.
Not even trolling. That's actually a thing. And we're on to Champ Select. Who are we going to see banned this week?
Hopefully Talon.
Hopefully Talon. Why hopefully Talon? Explain yourself, sir.
It annoys Matt Pack a lot, so that's pretty good.
Well, Matt Pack is third on the purple team, and Cassidon's the first ban to come out. Not an unsurprising ban, although normally we do see purple side banning Cassidon. Just so he's not first picked by the blue team. Yasuo ban.
That's a good one. The thing about Cassidon, I think we probably say this every week, can anybody actually play him? Because he's so often banned. There's a question, I guess, whether anybody can actually play him.
Claire can.
Well, yes.
Claire's above gold. So.
Claire is above gold. Claire is definitely...
Oh,
there we go.
There you go, Miss Fish. You happy? You've destroyed Matt Pack. Another purple champion being banned by blue team. I'm not sure that this is acceptable behavior.
I don't think I think they're just going to do whatever they want. I think they live life on the edge.
A Jax ban?
I don't think it's worth a ban anymore.
Talon or...
Jax.
No.
I don't think it's very good anymore.
Apparently Kangaroony is a god with Cassidon, so
okay.
maybe that was a targeted ban. Unlikely. Actually, yeah, Kangaroony's last pick on purple team, so there. Zed ban. Lot of physical damage bans coming out. Oh dear, that's interesting. Well, Udi got banned last week.
I mean, I think fighting Talon's getting a lot more play. Not Talon. Zed's getting a lot more play at the moment because of his recent buffs. So I think it's pretty
amazing.
Yeah.
Talon actually got some play in Korea. Was it last night? Yes. Yeah, I saw Talon used to counterpick the Cassidon in lane, so that was interesting.
Well, given that he's one of the champions that actually still has a silence, like an assassin with a silence, like he's actually, in some ways, that he's a relative buff to him, with LeBlanc and Cassidon having lose their silences. So, you know, he's probably better off than where he was a little while ago. He definitely sits in, from what I understand, in the category of if he got played more, they'd have to nerf the crap out of him because he's got some aspects to his kit that are very, very unfun to play against. So,
all right, so we've got Corki locked in. Corki is a marksman or sometimes a troll pick mid. I shouldn't say troll because it is a legitimate thing. He's just about 28th to 40th on the list of priority picks in the mid lane. So Morgana is one of the best supports that you can lock in early because it just by picking Morgana you bring a lot to the team without showing many weaknesses. I mean, there is counterplay available, but definitely one of the safer support champs.
I mean, she's just one of those... Oh, sorry, go. Finish?
I was just going to say, if it's a mid Morgana, then that has a lot more counterplay to it, but it also allows you the flexibility of going either support or mid. And any champion that can do that is well worth picking early. And Severe pick by Armagon. I love Severe. So
and she just got buffed in the recent patch, which went out this morning. So with the range of the Q being buffed and the way it calculates damage has been changed. Yeah. So I mean, she probably still suffers from Bloodthirster being not as great still, but you know that's life. But yeah, I mean the fact that now it calculates on the very edges of where her boomerang returns, because that's the sweet spot. That's where you want to be landing those boomerangs. The additional range and the recalculation, so it calculates damage properly. I think that is quite a good buff. So, what I was going to say about Morgana, one of the things I like about I think in mid she does a lot of damage, so her Q just absolutely hits like a truck. But I kind of feel that at the moment there's probably better picks mid I mean, she is a safe pick, but I think she's much better to support because you can put someone like a Syndra or somebody that's burst into that mid lane and deals a lot of damage, where Morgana kind of is more about damage over time, a bit more about a utility. And I mean, compared to someone like Orianna, who has a lot of utility, but she's also got a lot of damage. So I think Morgana generally is better out of the bottom lane at the moment. Interesting that we've got a Quinn here. So not often see a Quinn. Could be bottom lane as a marksman. Not such a good pick. Top lane, looking about, generally looks a lot better.
Also, not such a good pick.
Yeah. Well, not such a good pick, but it's better at least.
There's one thing I want to point out about blue team's, I want to say team composition with a question mark, is that we have 3 attack damage characters already. Like, Corki does do a mix of ability power, but you build him attack damage. We've got a jungler that is a purely attack damage. His ganks are pretty horrible. We talked about him last week. He's very much, if he gets ahead, you're in a lot of trouble, but he's pretty useless in team fights. He's pretty, unless he's cleaning up from someone else's good work. But he's one of those solo queue champions that, if you're good on him, you can, or if you get ahead early, you can just stupid carry the game. Quinn, I've said this a couple of times, which is weird because I didn't expect to have the opportunity to talk about Quinn so many times, is that she just doesn't fit any team compositions. She
does alright as a split pusher. She does, with her, particularly with her ultimate giving her such a massive increase to attack speed. She does alright as a split pusher.
She can use it as an escape too.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
But against a Maokai, against a Renekton, against Ana, against anyone you'd consider as a top lane champion, she generally does not fare very well, and especially when it transitions to the team fight phase, she's just a squishy AD carry. So, but we'll see. It looks like we've got a top lane Teemo, so that's actually not a bad. That's not a bad matchup. That's going to be amusing to watch. We got Karma and Twisted Fate. Oh, okay. Scrub Phoenix is on the blue team. That makes sense.
Just before we move on from Quinn, totally. I got some people in the Twitch chat saying, Trippy and MattPack both saying that they reckon Quinn is good, and that Quinn was on a winning team from last week. So yeah, fair point. So she's not terrible, like in the sense that
I
nobody can do anything with her, and she does terribly in every. She's not like Urgot, where there's like a very few cases where Urgot's going to do really well. She can do well. It's just it's the opportunity cost side of things. So compared to a Maokai, compared to someone like that where they're just so good at the moment, she doesn't do as well. But yep, in the top lane against I think everybody's locked in. We're about to show the summoners. So probably at this stage it's pretty safe to say it's gonna be Teemo top lane. Against a Teemo, maybe she has got a pretty good matchup. So.
Yeah. Now, Karma Corki, that's actually quite a good lane. I like that. That's a crap load of poke. If you get, you could probably burst someone down with your poke pretty early. Like, you're going to look out for that level 2 burst combination between the two of them. Twisted Fate is going to be going up against... It's got to be Morgana. It's got to be Morgana.
Well, yeah, it is, yeah. I mean, well, Thresh.
Unless it's a solo top Thresh or something really weird. We can expect it to be
looking at the summoners, it's pretty safe to say.
That's right.
It's now they're going into the game, so we can talk about summoners. So, teleport on for Teemo. He's definitely going top. Mid for Morgana. Mid Twisted Fate's an interesting matchup. I forget now.
It's just going to be farm off.
Yeah, it is.
Because Morgana's just going to go Tormented Soil, my wave pushes, and Twisted Fate is just going to go red card Q, pushes. So whoever decides to go back to town first, or whoever decides to roam first, is probably going to get a lot of damage taken on their tower, but they're also very likely to get a kill, because both champions are among the best in roaming. To either top or bottom, especially Twisted Fate. That's kind of his thing. That's
the benefit of Morgana. She can push back, and if you ever have to deal with a roaming mid, the thing you want to do is you just want to push hard. And if you can take that, if you take an early mid tower, it's going to really cramp the ability of of a Twisted Fate to roam around, because all of a sudden you've got more control of the immediate jungle area. You can start warding up, you can start putting pressure in their jungle, and he needs to move through that jungle to get in a position to gank. So Morgana's probably one of the fastest clearers, really, after, she really does clear quite quickly. And very safely as well. So
two Doran's rings and 3 points in your E and you're done. That's wave clear for days.
It's a W, I think.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you keep
W.
getting those wrong.
We all know which spell I'm talking about. I like Teemo. He's not a powerful metagame pick or anything like that. I just love how much rage it instills in Carrot Colossus.
I hate Teemo. I hate him.
Moving on to someone I hate, and that's Shaco. I don't normally get to talk about how much I dislike a champion, but Shaco is like the epitome of everything that I hate about solo queue junglers. It's like, okay, he doesn't team fight at all, and he can go either ability power or attack damage, and almost anyone who picks Shaco doesn't declare which one they're doing at the start of the game, so you have no idea what to go. And normally they'll go insta-lock Shaco AFK. So you never find out whether they're AD or AP until you're into the game. AP Shaco, unless he gets like a double kill in the really early game, he falls off really hard. And AD Shaco needs to be like a positioning god. He needs to be picking people off in 1v1s and needs to have the boxes set up in order to really kind of do it. But a good Shaco player will destroy a team just one by one. Their morale will be just taken down because they'll be like, walking along, nothing to see here. Oh, look, a minion. I think, oh my goodness, I've been terrified. Oh my god, a shiv to the face.
Yeah.
Oh, there's 2 of them, I'm dead. And, so I just don't like Shaco as a champion. I think if you're a toxic player out there and you're looking to ruin people's day, that's who I'd recommend.
Yeah, pretty much.
And moving on to a pick I love, Thresh. I think Thresh has by far the best utility of any champion in the game, support or not. He's got the ability to teleport or drag, or what's a dark passage, any of his allies to his location, give them a shield. He can hook people, or he can launch himself to them using the same skill, or he can just drag them closer and CC them for an extra second or 2. He's got technically 4 different forms of CC. He's got scaling armor that just gets higher and higher the more the game goes.
I think one of the problems for the blue team is they don't have very good CC. So Corki hasn't got any, Yi hasn't got any, Quinn has got a slow. It's a pretty good slow, but it's not, it's just, that's it. Karma's got more, but it's tricky and it's hard to sort of get it right. And she often has to be, if she wants to get the hard CC, so if she wants to use her snare, she has to actually be pretty close. Twisted Fate's got a gold card compared to...
Morgana can black shield that.
Yeah, that's it. Morgana's got single target snare forever. As the old meme says, you snare for so long, the other team called AFK. So you've got Teemo, who can just shroom and be a giant pain in the ass. Shaco's got his fear. Both those, the shrooms and the fears, are a bit more circumstantial. But certainly, if you get control of the game and you start putting that stuff in their jungle, it's going to make it very hard for them. And then you've got Thresh, who's just got everything. I think that's going to be a real issue for...
I'd like to point out something that is true of every single champion on the blue team. All 5 of them want to stand behind the tank. Do you know what blue team doesn't have? A tank.
Yeah.
So, unless we've got some weird Quinn Atma's Impaler Warmogs build or something coming out, there's going to be absolutely no one to stand behind. Which, unless they go absolutely overly aggressive in every single engagement, and they just have the damage upper hand, I don't see the fights going in their way. They may do very well laning wise because, as I said, Corki Karma very good. Okay, who have we got? We got someone in the game can't see it. Is that what's happening?
I don't know.
I think Scrub's unable to load the game or something. All right, guys, stop unpausing the game.
Yeah,
Wait.
guys, just give
Wait.
him a couple of minutes to sort it out. So,
A summoner has reconnected.
oh, Scrub's
Yes.
just reconnected. So,
Yeah.
wait for everybody to reconnect.
Let the team that did the pausing do the unpausing.
Yeah.
Seriously, if you keep unpausing the game when people aren't ready, you will not be allowed back in. That's a warning. Like, we do not want to have such a disruptive night. This is supposed to be a fun game, 5v5, everyone learning something,
Yeah.
developing their play. We do not want people trolling, either the people in the stream or the people in the game.
Now it's
So it looks like now they're ready.
Yeah.
So there's a
Like
preemptive.
they-
Yes, there's a 4-person invade here. Ooh,
they
and it
went
looks like
too early.
Gojira. Yes, they did. They moved in at 120. It looks like they're just getting aggressive wards down, so that's
Now-
not a bad.
Okay.
something that Karma really should have done when she was backing out was to put down a ward in the brushes she left, so that you at least have some idea of if they're still there.
Yeah.
You don't need to sort of guess.
See, Corky did the right thing. When Corky saw that Karma was being chased, he put a ward in this brush above the red, so he knows if they rotate out that way.
You can
So
get
good-
a ward
good
on the
work,
buff
Corky.
by standing in Golem Pit and warding over the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
There's lots of little tricky places you can stand wards that are actually outside the casting distance and everything. And there's a whole bunch of videos out there that show you exactly where you can stand and what you can do and everything. Definitely worth checking out.
And of course, what you can also do is if they invade your red, you invade their red, because if there's 4 of them there, that means there's 4 of them defending their red. So that's something that blue team probably could have done to have countered. Is as soon as they see somebody invade, let them have the buff, like let them take red. Don't fight it, because I mean, level 1 invades in jungle are very risky and it can go either way. So just let them have it. Go straight and get the red on the other
Yeah,
side.
you should run to Shaco's red
Yep.
right now.
Well,
It's interesting- yeah.
they should have, but they're not. It doesn't look like they're going to.
Yeah, I think Master Yi just wants to clear it because he knows that they would have just left like 1 creep, which is what
Yeah.
they've done. So, and I do like that he's gone Jedi Knight Yi as well. I always love the lightsabers as he uses different abilities.
Now, something I don't know if I mentioned it yet, but oh, that's some nice damage there by Quinn. That Shaco's a pretty good duelist. So Yi in the early game before he's got items isn't so crash hot. So if I was Shaco, I'd take advantage of my early game by going in and wrecking Yi's jungle as much as possible, because the last thing you want to do is have a Yi sit in jungle for 15 minutes and then come out and destroy everybody. You really want to sort of get up there, get in his face, make his life hard, and use the early advantage you've got. Because if you let him farm for that long, Shaco's won't be able to deal with him.
What's interesting is Shaco is playing as if Master Yi did what he should have, and that's gone and counter jungled his red. He's coming into gank here, but doesn't look like he's going to be able to get his C. What was that?
He should have walked around, I think,
Yeah.
over the side of Dragon. Or queued over into try rush through Dragon Pit.
I think he was trying his luck, hoping that Thresh would hit a Q just as he came in. I don't think there was much planning that went into that gank. It was just kind of a, well, if I try it and I get a kill now, we're going to win the game. I think that was very much the end. But as I was saying, Master Yi should have, as you were saying before, Master Yi should have gone and counter jungled that red, knowing full well that Shaco was at his red. But he didn't. Now, Shaco has been playing as if his red has been taken. He's not even gone to that side of the jungle yet. He's just been clearing the bottom. So,
there's been plenty of time for Yi to go in and have got that red by now.
that's right. But Yi's just been clearing his own jungle. So now looks like the mid game matchup's going dead even, which is good. We got like 1 CS difference. Looks like Morgana. No, they've both still got 2 potions. So
Both out of mana though.
yeah, that's interesting. You think you think that Twisted Fate would have more mana at this stage because of the blue card gain? So he must have been trying to do some trading or blowing his Q to keep up with the farm. So
I think they've just been spamming abilities on creeps.
possibly.
Because they're both full health, so they must have been.
So this is dangerous. Shaco just got his red buff, so now he's got a level advantage. Oh no, he's the same level as you.
Well,
But
see,
he does-
the thing is, they didn't clear that red cam, which they probably could have. They probably could have cleared that red cam before they.
Din. He's got the red buff slow. Oh no, Quinn used her her
Oh.
flip ability to get away from that box before it could go off. So, well played from the Quinn. I think Miss Fish is doing a DJ beatbox impression on his microphone there.
Wait, what?
We just turned
I
it
was
on.
just moving it closer to me because
Oh,
a friend
okay.
said I was quiet. I think they can dive this Quinn actually.
Quite possibly. Ooh,
Do you reckon?
Yeah,
You reckon
they
Shaker?
can. They can dive that because the Teemo
They got the
Q and
wave.
Shaco Shiv
Yeah.
will kill her instantly.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yep. No, their opportunity's kind of gone now because the big cannon minions come up and their minion waves.
And the main issue is that she might use her knockback to slow whoever hits them. So
Yeah, they can flash out
oh,
though.
here we go. Here we go.
She should have based and just TP'd back.
The ignite's gonna
because-
get her.
Yeah,
She
she's
was
gonna
so
get
low.
it.
First blood to Shaco.
Yeah,
That was
should've
well
based
worth
and
the time. Yeah, that was well worth the wait for Shaco to stick around to make Quinn think that he'd gone back. It's really paid off, and as I said earlier, if Shaco can get ahead, he can just 1v1 a lot of people really early. Oh, the hook lands in the bot lane. Severe goes in. Nice follow up from Marmigan there. Matt the Bat blew his mana trying to get out of that, so that's going to affect the laning dominance quite a lot. And as expected, Twisted Fate and Morgana just farming against each other.
yeah, when they hit 6, which they have, they should like do things.
Now I forget. Do snares stop his destiny? Don't they?
Yeah, they do now.
Yeah.
They,
I mean, that's-
they don't stop him being able to use it for vision, but they do
Yeah,
stop
stop him
him
from
being able to-
moving. I mean, not that we've seen a whole lot of like when Twisted Fate has been picked in these games. It's not like we see a whole lot of him ganking lots of lanes, but even so, it's worth keeping in mind. They've already hit level 6, so
Junglers doing their buffs as soon as they spawn, which is pretty good.
Yep. What's going to be a bit of a disadvantage for Master Yi is that his red buff's not going to be up for a little while because of that non-clear. Well, actually, the same is true for
And it's dead.
for Shaco because he didn't clear his red buff for even longer. So
They probably
let's-
should have known Shaco was there, because most people do their buffs as soon as they spawn at 7 minutes, so you can tell where they are.
that is the disadvantage of players who decide to specialize in one role, is that they don't learn what the other roles do. So if you've never jungled, you don't want to jungle, you are missing a lot of information about what it takes to defend against a good jungler.
Giving Morgana blue, that's good. TF doesn't have blue now, so it's probably just going to get pushed in really hard.
Yeah, I think the blue buff advantage is going to mean heaps in this matchup that's gone pretty much even. Twisted Fate and Morgana have been pretty much just neck and neck the entire time, but Morgana with a blue buff and Twisted Fate without, that's Morgana's just going to be able to push and push and push, so she's going to have the roaming advantage. She's going to be the one to make plays in other lanes. Twisted Fate will be able to push back and then try and counter, of course. But
I don't think Yi should have walked up here for this CS, because he was only going to get one, and he showed himself for one,
Yeah.
so that was pretty not really worth.
yeah, and that just single movement of him showing at the top side of the map has allowed Thresh to get vision control around the dragon.
Yep.
Because he knows that he's not going to run into a Master Yi in that area. So, well played by the Thresh, taking advantage of vision, as any good support player should.
absolutely. Now, actually, speaking of vision, the Thresh has bought himself a Sightstone, but hasn't actually gotten the. Oh, this is actually a pretty nice gank.
Nice.
Oh, that is a beautiful gold card.
Nice.
Twisted
That was
Fate,
good work.
beautiful gank.
And he's going to
Really
be able to get
taking
back in
advantage.
before Morgan can push him too. So, but yeah, Thresh, he's bought a Sightstone, but he hasn't got rid of his totem trinket. So that's a something that he should switch out as soon as he gets back.
Now, did you see what Twisted Fate just did there? Sneaky maneuver. He put a pink ward down in that brush. So, if the enemy team don't check that brush, and they're unlikely to at this stage of the game, that can provide a lot of vision for a lot of time at this game if they don't clear it. Another kill going down in the bot lane. Karma was doing what Thresh was doing earlier and trying to get vision control, but it was just a 2v2 duel, and it looks like Severe's ult was what it took to turn the tide. And there
Sevilla's
was
got pretty big item advantage too. She's got BF
Yeah.
and Corki has Sheen.
yeah. Well, that will give Corki a lot of burst in trades, but sustained damage absolutely. The BF sword's definitely got the advantage.
Interestingly, he got flayed while he was mid Valkyrie, so the trail came out, but he didn't go anywhere. So that was
That's because
well played.
Kangaroo is just a boss.
The trick to doing that as Thresh is you hook them and then you wait like a quarter of a second when
Yep.
the CC runs out. Because
Twisted
people
Fate
jump
can
away
see by this
immediately.
sword.
Oh, nice
great
hook.
Death sentence. Oh, if Thresh had been in a healthier position, I think he would have had the confidence to secure that kill. If he'd gone in on the Twisted Fate, I think Armagon would have been more likely to continue the damage as severe, and they would have been able to kill that Twisted Fate. Looks like Morgana's going to be pushing like crazy, knowing that Twisted Fate is out of position. Is that a... I just realized Master Yi has teleport.
I think that was
Oh,
a
Which
waste of TP.
yeah,
That was a definite waste of teleport. And now he's going back, so he literally teleported to get, what, not even 3 minions?
I don't think he knew that TF was going to come back at that moment.
Yeah.
Because
But
TF was still hanging around bot.
yeah. Just for anyone out there, if you look at every single jungler that is available in the game, and you think, which ones can I get teleport on? You are looking at it the wrong way. Teleport is amazing in top lane, and it can be good on certain champs in the mid lane. Oh wow, the damage from those Teemo poisons pretty nice.
No, I think we would have got away there if he hadn't have just she had just hit the Teemo shroom just as Shaco was ganking. So yeah,
Yep.
it's funny. Yeah, I mean, I think if you're going Yi with teleport, you should be ganking with your teleport a lot more often than
Yeah.
he has, which is well, I mean, he's currently at 0. So
Oh, nice counter gate from Twisted
nice.
Fate.
That was a great game.
Wow, that was great. Shut down gold going to Twisted Fate. And that was it. That would have definitely gone to severe.
They can do Dragon right now.
Yeah, they should be
Absolutely.
doing Dragon.
Because they saw Shaco pushing top
Yeah.
and he's here.
Yep. Master Yi, they really need him there. Now that's actually something that Master Yi does a lot of damage to Dragon, but he's not very good at stealing them, so he really needs to take advantage of any Dragon opportunities as they rise. So I think he's warding up here. That's a good place to put a ward. That way you know that they're not going to come down and try and steal your Dragon or try and team fight you after you've taken all that damage from the Dragon. So very well played from the blue team. The gold is looking very close. It's only 600 difference with 3 kill advantage. Oh, Kangarooni's on his own here, trying to 1v2. Yeah, I don't think he's even going to be able to trade a kill back.
They should
Oh,
try
the
and
box!
chase this. They should back off because Sivir's going to come up soon.
Yep. Oh, the hook! Oh, beautiful flay! Wow, that was amazing. I'm happy to see Kangarooni on Thresh any day. That was gorgeous.
That was some good hooks there.
So Shaco is doing his blue. I think he's going to give that up to Morgan. No, he's taking it for himself.
Morgwen's on
And-
his fast as well, so she doesn't have any mana regen.
Yeah, she's just got that Doran, so she's going to be putting down one spell and auto-attacking a fair bit, waiting for the fights.
I think she really needs blue.
I think this is a mistake from the Teemo. Nash's Tooth is an amazing item on Teemo, but not as the first item, I don't think. There's arguments that can be made for that, but I do think that a little bit of spell penetration, Leandra's Torment earlier in the build is probably the way to go. The Leandra's Torment has a little bit of health in it, which is one of Teemo's biggest weaknesses. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the damage is going to be coming from his shrooms. His auto attacks are just going to be beastly, but this is not going to...
Well, I think his poison when he's got that haunting guys actually is quite surprisingly good. So, although yeah, the shrooms is kind of around the shrooms, but I think his base damages on some of his abilities are already actually quite good. So, I mean that's that's something that you should keep in mind.
Yeah. Now, Teemo's a great split pusher, and he's trying to get as much kind of coverage with his little mushrooms and wards that he can, so that no one can really stop him split pushing. Because this Quinn's pretty much done against Teemo. She's gone for the Blade of the Ruin King, which is an... Ooh, look at this, Twisted Fate. Oh! Wow!
He's dead too now, I think.
No, he might live, depending... Oh, that was nice. Has he got a flash?
Oh, misses
Oh, he might be able to
the...
kill her.
Oh, no, he's gone red eye. That's just cost him. That's cost
Oh,
him.
Master Yi though.
Oh, wow! See, Twisted Fate, he blew his flash in that side.
Nice shot.
Wow, that was a nice follow-up from the red team, man. It's 15 minutes. The Baron's there, guys. Do it. No, don't do that. But they got a couple of kills. There's not really any objectives around there for them to take, so you know, they could have gotten a few wards down, but what are we, 16 minutes in, and we've got one red trinket on the blue team. So we're starting to see things. Ooh, and Severe's only a couple of $100 off getting her Infinity Edge. That is going to be a massive, massive deal when that hits. Oh, the wave clear from Severe is going to be great at defending against these pushes, but the spell shield's going to have to be used a little bit more strategically to stop those kind of poke things. Don't get me wrong, the poke is on a shorter cooldown than the spell shield, but it is a very important part of our arsenal. Who got this? Whose red trinket is this? The purple trinket. Thresh. Look at that ward.
The one that's in the blue side jungle?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's beautiful.
Yep, it's a good
It's
move.
very unlikely that they'll see that unless it's a crucial time. And Fox can't be slowed. Oh no! Fresh. Yeah, no, Queen gank. What is Queen doing around here? Probably doing the right thing because she knows she can't.
TP'd in forward.
I'll back that up and see if I can see that.
Yeah, her TP's on.
Yeah, this is not a great place for Shaco and Frisch to be. No matter how good they think they are. Yeah, this is bad.
Yeah, that was a teleport.
They got split up with Morgan on the other side.
Yeah.
That was a good example of exactly what you shouldn't be doing when you're on in their jungle. And actually, Corky picked up those double buffs, so that's going to be make it very hard for.
I want to see Master Yi do Teemo. I really want to see that. Oh, he stepped on a shroom. How much of his health is he going to lose? Approximately half of it. And oh, there's that haunting guys that we were talking about. So.
Now, Sivir's moved to this middle lane. Well, actually, I was about to say they should push another lane, get one of the other outer towers, but they've got all the outer towers.
They've got all the outer towers.
Yeah.
This is the right idea, but there should be about 2 more people here.
Yep,
So
that's it.
they should have Thresh, they should have Shaco, all be kind of grouped up and applying pressure. Because it was only the 2 of them, Corky was able to afford to stay down and put pressure on the bot tower. So we've got a skirmish going on in the bot lane, and Teemo has rotated to the mid lane to help with this push, and that's a lot of attack damage, auto attack damage coming from Teemo and Severe there. So this is just a 2v2 in the bot lane that's getting more and more interesting. So Kangaroo, oh no! Oh, the best! They're going to trade 2 for 1 in favor of blue team.
If Corky turned around and fought while the exhaust was on Shaco, they would have won that.
Well, that's the thing. The issue with fighting against Shaco is if you keep running away from him, he's going to do more damage because of his passive. So,
Yeah.
you know, before he gets too fed, which I guess he's not quite at that stage yet. He's only got the Tiamat. He's got the wriggles, but so he's not quite that fed. So really standing and fighting is actually, if you're not too low, it's actually not a bad idea.
That's what you do when you force them back to base. That's what you do when you kill them. Take Dragon. That's it. And look at that. Teemo's just peppered the area with shrooms. That's going to be so nasty. If anyone just walks through there to ward, they're going to know where he is, and they're going to slow him and do a lot of damage. Looks like we've got people going back to buy. How much gold is everyone sitting on? See, Morgana's the only one with any kind of decent amount of money. Okay, a couple of Dorns are picking up some wards. That's a good idea. Looks like Severe's noticed that it's time to
Black Shield.
get some more vision. Yeah, the Black Shield, it'll do that. Now, Morgana still hasn't got a mana regen item, so it's going to start hurting her unless she starts getting blue buffs only
And
playing
Shaco just took it.
Shaco.
He just got his Feral Flare, so Yi, how many stacks has Yi got in his? He's got 4 stacks. Shaco's got none. So they're quite close. Yi's obviously got more
Have
farm.
a lot more than Shaco.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Shaco's been
ultimate
ganking
popped.
a lot.
Where's the Twisted Fate ultimate coming in? Is that top lane? He's gonna get taken down. Oh no! It's a disaster. The purple team coming out way ahead in that.
So
They
what
can
red team
so much
really
off.
need to do now, or purple team needs to do, is really push their advantage and try and get some towers. Because if got 4 people down, Yi's not really. Well, I mean, he's okay, sort of, at stopping pushes because he can kill out minions pretty quickly.
Unless,
very
unless
risky.
one on the team has any kind of CC.
Yeah.
Apart from a slow, in which case he should not be there.
No.
See, they got the objective in bot lane. I really don't think they should stick around.
Well, she
they
can
just-
stay to push in this wave.
Sorry?
She can stay to take that wave, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you mean
Just-
now? I think I'm behind by a second.
What are you at? Okay, so it's 21, 26, 27, 28, where I am.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm like a second behind you guys.
Okay.
I'm like a second ahead of you, Carrot. So.
Okay. Steve is in the future.
That's
Do they
alright.
do they have hoverboards in the future, Steve?
Yeah,
Tell me they
Corky's
do.
got one.
Oh, awesome.
Corky's got one.
They should make a Back to the Future Corky then, with these little Reeboks that
Awesome.
inflate themselves. Now,
Oh,
something that the issue with Thresher's current trinket is right now he should have an upgraded sweeper. Upgraded sweeper, and he should be clearing out their jungle. Because if you look at this blue jungle, they've got quite a number of wards in here. So it's going to make it very hard to sort of, particularly with Yi, you want to really get into his jungle now and deny him every single large minion in each camp all the time. Like you just want to
Well,
constantly be, because you've got all these towers, so you really need to want to press your advantage by like really squeezing out at that CS for Yi.
Well, I think it's even more important for the blue team because there are Teemo shrooms everywhere.
Yeah.
You need to upgrade that trinket. Let's see, Teemo's walked over one, and it's going to get him, like, he's on 1/3 health already. That was, like, 2 auto attacks and a blinding dart or something. He's
Great
on four
hook.
health by the time. Oh, wow.
Oh wow!
What an engage. Everyone stand behind the tank. Oh, wait, we haven't got one. Oh, Quinn's trying to
Wombo
get some-
combo.
It's too far behind.
Oh,
Look at that! The management of tower aggro there was beautiful. Oh, maybe not now.
No, that was really impressive by blue team. They managed to drag out all these kills under tower because
Yeah.
people got too greedy. So that was actually probably not intentionally well played, but it was well played.
Yeah, well, it looked like that they'd rotated the jungle aggro, the turret aggro, really, really well, so that they were all low and they got the kills. But then there was just that one moment where one person stayed too long and they just dropped like flies.
It was
Yep.
a really good Sonya's that saved them there.
Yeah,
And that's
was
what
the-
actually baited them all in because they all rushed in to try and get the kill
Yeah.
on her.
If
Yeah.
they hadn't
Oh.
dived there, I think they could have gotten Baron off getting the few kills at the beginning.
Yeah, I'd say they got enough damage.
They definitely would have got that tower. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh
they
yeah,
could-
for sure.
Yeah.
I think Thresh's boots are pretty interesting.
Thresh
Yeah.
With alacrity.
Ninja tip with alacrity. Well, why not? I suppose they've got a Master Yi, a Quinn, a Corki, and Twisted Fate. So there's a lot of auto attack damage coming across.
I think Mobies are just really good on support though, because it allows you
Yeah.
to get around and get wards, and allows you to walk at people and hook them because you're faster than them.
Yeah, I personally prefer swiftness because I find I just don't like the fact that you go so slow in combat, and if you're trying to get away, they are absolutely no use. Like you never be able to run away from a fight if you get caught out. Where swiftness are quite helpful in that regard. So I personally go for swiftness, but I think it's one of those things as somewhat a matter of preference.
Shaco's been seen by a ward. Twisted Fate's ulting to try and pick him off, but right next to a Teemo. Oh no, where's he? Where's he taking that teleport? Oh! There's just so much chaos going on right now.
I'm not sure what's
This is
happening right now.
It's a Korean team fight. That's what this is.
Yeah.
So everybody diving onto a high priority chair. Oh, look at the Corki burst!
All the Zonyas again.
And the very nice Zonyas from Scrub, but oh wow. The Teemo damage is just amazing now he's got that Leandra's Torment. He's gone for a Berserker's Greaves. I would have personally gone for a Sorcerer's Shoes. just to get even more spell penetration. But he's obviously gone for the Nash's Tooth, so he's valuing that attack speed. And it really paid off right there, as you can see. The attack speed definitely came into play in that team fight. Morgana's picked up a death cap. I'm not sure how long ago that happened, but still no mana regen. So, again, Shaker
really needs those blues.
really needs to donate those blues to Morgana. I suppose that might be a little presumptuous of Morgana to think that a member of the team would act like a member of the team, but like it really is Shaker's responsibility as the jungler to recognize who needs blue and that he does not.
Yeah. Certainly, I mean, maybe early game he's a little bit mana hungry.
Yeah.
If he's ganking lots and using his abilities lots, but at this point, you definitely have to say, well, he's and he's done.
There you go. Good guy, Archidon. Archidon. It's so hard to say that name.
I say Akaderon, but
yeah, but he's corrected us. It's actually Arch.
is it Arch? Okay.
Yeah, the correct pronunciation is Arch, but it's the rest of his name I have trouble with.
Okay.
So Severe going, wow, everyone is out of position. I guess I'll take free tower, forcing everyone to kind of come visit him at the.
God.
Is that a Master Yi Twisted Fate again? Oh wow, the hook! Oh beautiful! Oh Thresh, my hero. Oh wow, got rid of the teleport from Master Yi, and then they're sneaking a dragon. They've cleared the ward. Twisted Fate is gonna ult.
Oh my gosh, that was really bad by Twisted Fate.
I think he's realized his mistake and gone. Oh well. I think I'll
Should
just
have probably altered onto Severe to save the tower.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then left Yi to stall the dragon with Corky Poke. Because they had wards in there.
I would have just let the dragon go. I would have just let the dragon go.
Like,
And
just the vision and leave the dragon, because
It's
it's...
not actually that far behind though, I think maybe. If they get a lucky fight.
Wow. The
wow.
the Blade of the Ruin King proc there for oh not proc, what is it? The active on Blade of the Ruin King there, giving us massive advantage in dueling against that Sivir. So
Here we're going to see whether Yi's... I think you're in trouble.
unfortunately, Leandry's Torment destroys you.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing any champion in the game apart from maybe like Alistar or
Wow, see that Q proc. Jeepers.
oh the hook! Beautiful! That's gonna be a free kill to this Morgana. Excellent. Now it looks like Red Team are doing the right thing. They're securing vision. They're taking their they're taking all their jungle creeps and everything, and they're going to be focusing on this top tower, unless they go red eye chasing for kills. Oh, now they've been put out of position.
That was a really nice black shield there by Morgana.
Oh, where was the Zonias then? Twisted Fate. Oh, cooldowns. They do suck.
Yep.
Now they should really rotate up and get this tower. This tower is just a gift for them now. With the two deaths going in their favor, they can get that top tower. I don't like this rotation to the mid. Like, there's no real reason to rotate to the mid. The minions would have made it there eventually. Again, this top tower should have been dead 45 seconds ago.
Yep. And if they'd all been there, it would have died. But now they're pushing.
agree.
And I mean, there is value in pushing mid, but
Not right now, really.
no,
because they're
yeah,
kind of
that's
low.
it. Not when all five aren't there, and that's the thing. You want to group and fight.
You can't do anything.
There we go.
Yep, there we get top.
About a minute 40 too late, but they got it. They should not be sticking around.
No,
They've
they
just
should run.
forced back. They've got to get out of here. Because if Twisted Fate gets a gold card, Queen gets a dash, you know, there's so many ways that this can go horribly wrong. Oh, I don't want someone to step there. Oh, the trap. Oh, someone. Oh, I'm just looking at the Teemo Shroom minefield of death.
Yep.
Like, Teemo has really made it safe for them to go for a Baron whenever the hell they want.
And that's the thing. Like, even if they just bait out a Baron, they can use the Teemo Shrooms to really significantly hurt them.
I want everybody to look bottom lane right now. If you look at bottom lane, the minion wave, there's about, 9, 10 purple caster minions, and they're just shredding down all of these.
So purple should go for Baron right now.
Yep.
Yeah, this is right now. We're forced to go
just showed bot.
Yep.
because of that massive push. Now you've got perfect vision around Baron due to all the Teemo Shrooms. You have lanes pushed. Baron should already be at a quarter health by now. There's a
Yeah.
Where's-
Now,
Queen is really out of position.
Well, I see. Catching you like that, I think they should go for this mid tower because no one is there to really defend it.
Yeah.
And if they get mid, that makes them even easier to get Baron.
Queen is so dead. Oh wow!
Meanwhile, bot lane,
Turret has been destroyed.
the base race. I think Corky could have saved that, to be honest, just by right-clicking Sphere.
Seriously, all purple team need to do is push right now, like because. Well, I suppose actually no. I'll take that back because all of the disadvantages I said on Champ Select about the blue team having so many attack damage characters comes into favor in a base race because they just tear the towers to shreds. So let's see if they've got enough minion wave clear to stop. Yes, they do. They could be able to stop this push. You know, I think if that had been a 2v2 fight just out of the range of the tower, they probably could have won that. If they'd gold carded the Teemo.
If Morgana
1v2, definitely not the.
though.
See, I think again we're encountering the problem of if they'd been grouped together because while Thresh and Sivir were pushing mid, Shaker was off pushing top, and Timo was running around after Quinn. So it's one of those things that okay, if you stop Quinn from going back, if you make her go towards your own side, you don't have to chase her. You just need to, you need to immediately move to then push her tower because you just want to delay her return. You don't necessarily need to actually get the kill because getting the kill is not as important as getting the objectives.
Yeah. So this is really a big problem with the purple team not really recognizing the objective and not really because they could have taken Baron, they could have taken that top tower when we said 5 minutes ago or whatever. They could have kept up pressure on the top two lanes, and then they wouldn't have lost that tower and bottom. They would have gained a Baron. Oh no! Let's see if the Shroom's going to be enough to kill Master Yi without Shaker getting an assist. No!
Okay, you definitely need to go for Baron now.
Yeah,
The jungler's down. But it looks like Sevilla's not moving to get Baron, so
I'm seeing a
Timo's going back.
Oh, Scrub Phoenix is going to walk over every single one of these Shrooms. Is he going to learn his lesson? Is he going to learn his lesson? Yeah,
You
he's
really
going
all
to
need red trinkets in these
Yeah.
rooms.
Well, I said that 15 minutes ago at this point, so the urgency is beyond. Now it's probably too late. Timo has set up such a massive fort that I'm not sure any amount of trinkets is going to be able to clear them all. But the reason that blue team haven't just hit /surrender at this point is one, because you don't do that, but because purple team are really not I have not seen a ping in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. The blue team are pinging, but purple team. Oh, there we go. There's a purple ping on Dragon right now, and honestly, I don't think Dragon's even the right call. The fact that it's up, yes, definitely you want to secure it, but the
Just
pings were
wasting.
needed elsewhere.
Wasting time that the inhib's down, applying pressure.
Yep.
They should just group in a lane and hope Morg will hit a binding or Thresh hits a hook.
Yeah.
Because blue has no engage, really.
Yeah.
And eventually you're going to get the tower. Or catch somebody off with a bind.
Yeah.
Well, of course, I mean, what blue could try to do is they could try, what might happen is once they realize somebody's doing Baron, then, Twisted Fate might decide to go in, but he's going to die. If he decides to go in, he's going to, that's the issue with the blue engages. No one can actually go in and not get blown up.
Yeah. If they go in one at a time, they're all going to die. If they go in all at the same time, they're probably going to kill one.
Yeah, especially when you got lots of AoE. I mean, Morgana's got the chains, and Timo's obviously got shrooms, and all of that, so...
If someone tries to do those wolves, Timo's going to steal them. Just by putting that shroom there. I love it. I've stolen so many blues by doing the same thing. I love what Matt Pack is doing here. I think Matt Pack is really going to carry this. Just by him... Oh, wow, look at that. Clearing... Oh, there we go. Finally! There's a Baron call made. That's right, but the problem with this, where's Shaco? The one with Smite. He is not in the position. Now, granted, they're pretty safe doing this because blue team are in no position to walk through a minefield in order to stop that Baron, but the jungler should definitely be one of the 4 people doing that Baron. Oh, the hook! Goes under karma! Oh, that's just gonna be, this is gonna be a meat grinder of death. Yep, oh, the Soul Shackle's gonna be enough! Yes! Double kill to Shaker, they've got the inhibitor down. They've got the opportunity to take so many objectives. Oh, the inhib just respawned.
Oh, well, better now than when they're actually on the Nexus.
Yeah, precisely. Now they haven't got a minion wave here, so they should really probably re-rotating top at least. to stop that minion wave from pushing out at least, while they wait for the
Well,
minion
I mean,
wave to come
Teemo's
in.
actually probably tanky enough that like they can probably actually jungle the aggro between them all to
I
actually.
think Shaco ulti and take it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
look at the Rylai's Crystal Scepter on Teemo. Like, he's
Yeah.
actually got quite a lot of health.
Yeah, let's have a
And
look.
his
How much-
abilities slow even more.
He's got like 2,500 health, so
Oh, I love Teemo so
many
much.
traps.
what
Oh,
an
look at this,
absolute top spot.
They can't leave their base without dying. Look at that. There we go. We got some upgraded trinkets coming out from a couple of the players, starting to clear those absolute death traps. If Corki hadn't bought that sweeper, he'd have died just by walking past his nexus, past his inhibitor. Yeah. See. Again, purple team. They've got Baron. They've got lane pressure. They really just need to group and force this game into a win. Like, there we go. There's a ping at top lane. Purple team has pinged the top lane, and then someone's pinged the middle.
Now, I just want to mention this blue buff. So they've actually deliberately. I'll bring it up so you can get rid of the fog of war. Can we get rid of the fog of war? Oh, there we go. Get rid of it. All right. So got rid of the fog of war. So this blue camp. The blue buff camp, they've actually deliberately left it uncleared, but that's actually a really bad move because when you've got control of the whole map, you should be really taking every buff that you can and then watching the timers and getting them where they respawn. Because I mean, right now, blue it's gonna be very, very unlikely they're gonna be able to clear this camp. And you won't know what time the timer actually is, and you want that blue buff. Like you want to have as many buffs.
Ooh.
Not just because of the value of the buff itself, but also because it gives it more XP. And if you can get all their camps as well as get all their lanes, all of a sudden, you've got a huge level advantage that just will enable you to really destroy in the game.
I don't know why they're pushing mid here.
Yeah, I was trying to get a word in while Carrot was doing his little rant. No, but there are a few
it a rant?
things. No, I'm just giving you shit. No, there are a few things less useless than pushing a lane that has an inhibitor down.
Yeah.
What are you accomplishing here? Nothing. You
Yeah.
are wasting your Baron buff. You are not taking free objectives. Free!
Yeah.
Free! Discount on top lane inhibitor. Come on down. Please, someone come on down, because all you're doing is let Corki farm. Like, Corki has been sitting under that turret.
I mean,
he's got 4 minion waves since he's been there.
It's one thing when you're sort of holding the mid lane while somebody else pushes top. So when they were sort of just keeping the wave pushed, that's not such a bad idea. You want big minions in their base as much as possible. So you want to sort of guide them all the way through while somebody pushes the top lane. But as soon as they reach that tower, you should be there to get the tower. And especially since they got Baron buff, like they can take these towers so quick.
Yeah. Can I correct myself? 5 minion waves. Yeah, they're all too.
Needs to go back and try again another time because they're so low.
Yeah. Well, they've got Baron buff, so that they can do like a slow siege against towers. But team fight on low health does not work. Siege works. Team fight, no. See, Armiga's just had his Guardian Angel burst there. It's just those are 2 free kills. They really needed to go top. Oh no! Kangaroody was hoping the minions would be there.
Blue team's inhibitor is respawning soon.
Oh
mean,
wow!
that was
that's cost them a lot. Their Baron buff has worn out. This is the time for
And
blue
the
buffs
inhib's
to
coming
use-
back up.
This is where I want Master Yi to teleport to bot lane and push like a bitch. I really want him to just attack speed, static shiv his way to victory just by pushing like crazy. Twisted Fate could just clear the super minion waves. Everybody else could just be pushing another direction. There's really opportunity to come back here for blue team. They are 11k behind, but purple team are really not taking advantage of their ability that they have. They've got complete map control with Teemo, and they're not able to use it. Teemo's been Matt Pack really knows how to utilize Teemo. We've seen he's put the shrooms in the right spot to get the control that he needs to do his job. But the rest of purple team really aren't taking advantage of that. And I think the lack of communication is one thing. There needs to be more pinging. There really does. Like, I'm on my way. Attack here. Assist me. There needs to be more of that going on with purple team, because that's really all they need. It's not even that they don't recognize objectives. It's just that they don't recognize each other.
And I mean, one of the issues now is that eventually they'll actually get back into the game to the point where it won't, this massive 11k lead won't make a difference. I mean, Teemo's eventually going to drop off. He's eventually not going to be able to do as much damage. It will do more damage because they're all squishies, but it will become less important that they're so far ahead as time goes on. And considering that now the inhibitors respawn, they've lost all their super minions. Baron, wow.
Damage! Yeah, that's not going to save you. It might buy you a little bit of time. Oh, he's on a rampage. Has he got a flash? No, he doesn't.
There you go. Ooh. And same with Shaco. I mean, Shaco is a limit to the amount of awesome stuff he's going to be able to do in a game.
That was a lot of damage from Twisted Fate.
Yeah.
Oh, he's bought a Lich Bane. Look at the damage from that. Boom. I didn't see when he picked that up. Oh, there's a teleport coming?
See, that was a beautiful teleport by Scrub.
Wow.
So,
Yeah, well done.
Now
It's the clear reward for it. Look at that. Blue team doing what it takes.
Baron's back in 20 seconds. Dragon's already up. So it's actually because Purple wasted their opportunity to win the game, or at least to get to the point where all the towers were down.
Wasted.
They're not going to get this tower.
No, they're not. They're just going to give up a free kill.
Maybe they're going to kill Corki.
Right now, Blue needs to counter Baron. That is exactly what's going to happen after this fight.
Yeah.
They've really got a good opportunity. Teemo's Shrooms have run out or been walked over. So there is just a clear line to Baron. No team has vision on it.
This is the best time to do Baron, definitely.
Yeah, right now. Blue team, if they just they just quadra ping the Baron and just all rush there, there'd be a fight. It's probably a bit too late now because Severe and Shaker will back up. But their time has gone. I think the opportunity was there for a moment. Now they can't.
He's going to Dragon.
Yeah, but even
Which
still,
I guess is okay.
Yeah.
he's got enough movement speed buffs on his kit and in his items that he could just get from Dragon to Baron.
I mean, it's not so much that he wants.
Oh, the damage from Teemo! Teemo! Let it go, let it go. Watch him
wow.
die, that's right.
Teemo.
It's not so much even that he wants to. That's. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of somebody else. Sorry. Yeah, Shaker. He wants Dragon. I mean, the lead is still just under, just over 10,000. So.
Matt Pratt is being really clever with his sweeper. Like he's looking around corners with the sweeper. Oh wow, Scrub's so dead. Oh, the damage!
Wow! There you go.
Wow.
That was amazing work. Scrub Phoenix, bravo.
Yeah, that was good work.
That was some sick Twisted Fate moves.
And this is a good opportunity. Now is the time to get Baron because you're a
They
minute
can't
wait.
do it now.
You don't reckon? At least they could smite it out where. They've got smite and red don't and purple don't.
Really
So
hard, I think.
Master Yi's not a great smiter.
And they don't have any wards around there, which is really
True.
big, so they can't face check into it.
Yeah, see,
safely.
Purple team have done the right thing, and they've used this opportunity after they've resurrected to place down a crap load of wards towards the Baron area, so they're going to have the advantage there. Now, there's a bunch of pings going down on this big minion wave, but they really don't need.
If Thresh shows bot now, then they can Baron, maybe.
Well, Thresh has shown
Because
bot.
Teemo is out of mana, and is probably going to recall. And Shaco's still dead. So I think they can do it now.
So, just looking at the situation right now, how long do you reckon Purple has got before their gold lead is of no use?
I think it's already of no use.
Yeah, I think right now it's of no use.
Yeah.
They are now in late game where AD carries and Infinity Edge users really do shine. And Severe, as fantastic a laner and as fantastic a mid game and rotating champion she is, she does not scale into the late game like other marksmen do. Just
She
one
has
of the
no
reasons.
way of getting Yi or Twisted Fate off her, really.
Yeah, exactly. She is really.
Well, I mean, the Shurellias and the
Twisted Fate is ulting towards the Baron pit.
it's to get good vision. See, that's
Yeah, I think they get this because bot lane is bot.
the damage. They've got so much damage, and Thresh is so out of position. I think he's trying to smite steal it. Oh, they've baited in Shaco. Oh, Corky gets it. No smite. Who needs it?
yeah.
That's amazing. Oh, and they've got the sweeper to give them vision on that. Oh,
Now they need to run bot and hope that these guys don't stop their backs.
yeah. Look at this. Okay, this is a really good push in the bot lane.
Civic can ulti and run for the inhib if Teemo and Morgana run and stop the backs.
If they,
They shouldn't have
Sorry.
gone for the tower, they should have gone for the inhib.
I can see the future, so I know that didn't happen. But it's taken too long now. Interesting that Master Yi didn't use his ult there. Did he have it up? No, it was on
Used it
cooldown.
for Baron,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
And he had to do it fast.
Probably a good call, yeah. So, purple team still have the map pressure advantage due to the fact that those inhibitors are open. Oh, what are you doing, Morgana? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a nice placement for an ult, but you have no friends. Oh no, the missed death sentence! Well, that's his death sentence, I'm afraid. And Teemo's gonna do everything he can to get out of there. Nah. Look at this. This is just carnage.
And so the situation we see now is that they're so far ahead. These early, these towers in tier 1 and 2 towers are not going to pose much threat at all. They're going to go down very quickly. So
Yeah,
the rubber banding effect is going to be huge.
Less than a second. Less than a second. That's my bet for this tower. And 1. Oh, there was one little.
See that
tiny bit
chunk
of
from. I need to.
2, 3. Like butter. Like that's a real lightsaber on Master Yi at this point. Like they shouldn't be going for this. They've overstayed their welcome, I think.
Get the other towers.
Bit cocky. Yeah,
Might be able to go top and get that, because they've got a nice wave there.
Huge minion wave going their way for it. They're doing the right thing. They're clearing the vision and placing their own wards down and stuff. But they should already be at that top tower. Maybe it's because they're ghosting us and they only just heard me say that. So, here we go. Master Yi is going. Oh, that.
Well, they're actually 3 minutes behind us.
Shaco should just run. There's no point defending that.
Yeah.
And there's no point defending the next one either, because they'll just dive you and kill you with Baron.
That's
Oh,
weird.
they're back.
Yeah, they're back there. I'm not sure why.
Because I think
they have
Queen
Well,
takes
they're
it.
working. Yeah. So I mean, if they can get this next dragon, they're going to be pretty much like dead on. Same. I mean, they'll be
Consider.
about 2K's difference, which is not much. I mean, it's nothing essentially.
Yeah, consider they were 11k behind the purple team.
Yeah.
That's such a massive deal. Oh, here we go. Thresh has just popped his Shirelia's. Oh, what the hell's it called? Talisman of Ascension. I've been saying that wrong for like a season.
I call it Shirelia's. I mean, you call it like the Shirelia's active almost, because that's like
right.
that's pretty much what it is.
That's exactly what it is.
Shaco's top. We should just go ham right now. With Baron, they'll win.
Yeah, well, they're pinging for it, but they've got no tank. They've got no initiation.
Well, I mean, essentially what happened there was like a brilliant.
They should continue fighting. Quinn dying is not a bad thing.
Yeah.
And it's like someone on your team dying is essentially the version of you tanking. There we go. Gold cup. It's tearing
And
people to
then they need
shreds.
to run back and stop Shaco and have everybody else push.
Yep.
They should go bot. You should like TP bot right now and just shove.
Yeah, I think they're going to miss that opportunity though.
These Nexus turrets.
Shaco's got so much.
Shaco. Oh, it's Corky
I didn't
gonna...
think he was gonna do this. Do it
He
that
cuts
far.
It's the Peke.
Oh, no, he's
Is
been
he-
blocked by minions. He was blocked by minions and stopped the one auto attack he needed. Oh no, that's disastrous. Oh, double kill to Corky. This is right now. They can just swap the mid and win.
Yi
That's
needs
what
to
they need.
TP bot.
Yeah,
They can't end though because the death time is
60 seconds. My
Yeah.
team
it's
is
on 15 seconds though. And Teemo can defend.
No, yeah, not against all of them. He can only auto attacker. Look at this. Yes, man mode.
On mid, he should have gone.
He's not going to be able to get this tower.
Yeah, bot was way better choice. Just look at that wave.
Oh, they should have kept. Oh,
The
what-
double TP.
Oh, look at that! Mind games from Teemo. The power of the shroom is real. Yeah, so there you go. The Queen had the right idea.
GG.
Anna's gonna ult. Oh wait, no! The game is not over yet. Yes, it is. Okay. I thought Teemo was auto attacking Master Yi. Then I thought he'd made a terrible miscalculation. Beautiful. Well played to everybody involved there.
Yes, I mean, they really, that game was decided by strategy, actually, in the end, because essentially that where they were cut off, where blue team was stopped from like coming in because they couldn't sort of collapse someone to them in the mid lane. That essentially allowed them to get that inhibitor and draw out the fight, which allowed Shaco to split push and get the towers and whatnot. So that was actually good strategy. Ended up good strategy they could have used about 20 minutes earlier, but still good strategy won them the game. So.
Actually, I think it was a lack of strategy that lost Purple the game. But technically, yes.